Hey everybody, this video we're going to talk about inflammation, trick or treat. Before we get to the answer, let's talk about a review of what kind of inflammations are. So we have two, acute inflammation, which is when your body produces an inflammatory response, right? Pain, swelling, stuff like that, to a specific event. So cutting your finger or like spraining your ankle. So that's acute inflammation. The other type of inflammation is what we call chronic inflammation, which means it is over a longer period of time, and it just is like a constant, like a low grade inflammation that just keeps lasting, not necessarily specific to an event. So back to the question, trick or treat for inflammation. So it's both. So when we think about acute inflammation, so cutting our finger, for example. So when you cut your finger, you get that pain and swelling around that area. Well, that swelling is restricting that disease or the pathogen or germs, whatever, to that area so it doesn't spread through your body. So that's helpful. Think about spraining your ankle. The pain and swelling, the pain makes you want to not use that part of your body, right? So you don't want to walk on a sprained ankle. And the swelling kind of protects that area, keeps your ankle from moving as your body heals it. Another acute inflammation, for those of you that have been on my treatment table, rapid neurofascial reset, right? It hurts a little bit. It elicits that, your body responds, to that, the ouch, the painful treatment, but you recover. So it's part of the treatment process and, recovery, and you feel better. So that's good stuff. The trick side of it is chronic inflammation, right? The inflammation that kind of lasts and like that low grade, it just stays around and your body is always kind of like fighting a battle behind the scenes. So that's not good. So what leads to that typically are more dietary concerns. So added sugar, like sugar, generally speaking, research has shown it leads to or is related to chronic inflammation. Another thing is industrial seed oils. So canola, vegetable, corn oil. Those type of oils, a lot of processing to create the oil. When you get it in your body, it's associated with a lot of omega-6, right? So that's an inflammatory kind of particle. So those kinds of things just lead to that low-grade chronic inflammation. So your body's always like fighting the fight in the background. The problem with that is since your body's always at this like low level, fight this chronic inflammation, when something happens, like cutting your finger, spraining your ankle, it's kind of tired from fighting the fight all the time. So that's why we want to kind of avoid that and kind of get rid of that chronic inflammation. So hope that answers your question about inflammation, trick or treat. If you have any questions about that, feel free to shoot me a message. Thanks a lot.